Have you guys ever been in a situation where your high-level character is out hunting in a dungeon and you kill a mob, maybe a fabled or one of the boss monsters, and they happen to drop an item that nobody wants? And it may be a few levels higher than your lower level twink, but yet nevertheless it's a good item. And you're way out in a dungeon out in the middle of nowhere and you're thinking to yourself, I really need to get my lower level twink out here to get the item. But how am I going to do it? Do I have enough time? Can I do this? And you realize, nope, the answer is no. So you got to let the thing rot. And there goes another good item. Well, what I'm about to show you today is how to create a fellowship and campfire so that you can get all these good items to low-level twinks that you have. Or even mid-level players, or even if your friends need it. These items don't have to go wasted and rotting on the corpse. Okay, now the first thing you have to do is you have to designate a leader, and I have designated Nature Boy as a leader. I want to have a character that can teleport around and has Spirit of Wolf. He can go back to Plane of Knowledge or anywhere. He's the one that's going to be the leader, and he's going to add people into the fellowship, which can later allow people to campfire in. So here we go. This is how you do it. See that? Go to the EQ button, Players, and Fellowships. There's a shortcut key to do it too. As you can see, I've added Two-Shot, my ranger, in here. He's in this group. And now I'm going to add the Swarm Killer in. He's only level 41, so he's perfect for this kind of place here, because some of the items that drop here are no level restriction, but some of them are, and it's nice to get him the items ahead of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight him, and as the leader, you can only do this as the leader, we're going to click invite. Down here it says sending an invitation to him. We're going to go back to him. As you can see, here he is, level 41, with his Twinkie gear, like steel chestplate of the Vindicator, but it's soon going to be time to get him some new Twinkie items. So click yes, and now we have joined this fellowship. What we can do at this point is go back to the leader. We are back in the leader, and now you see we've added one more player. I believe the total is 12 characters that we can, 12 toons you can add in here, and we will add those in. After we add them in, he can wait somewhere, or he doesn't even have to be online yet, and we will go and take our high levels out to a dungeon and find a new good spot after we kill the mob there, and we will bring him in later. So this is how you add the players in. We're just going to keep adding our low levels in over and over until we get the desired amount we want. And I'll go over the camp later. Okay, so stay tuned. The next part is coming. You've created your fellowship with your lead character, in this case Nature Boy. The next thing you'll want to do is get your Twinkie character, or the character you want to be able to port into the campfire, and have him visit this guy named Randall of the Fellows. And he is in the Plane of Knowledge near the Nexus portal. See the Nexus portal there? And see this building here? He's right in there. So come in and just hail him, and when you get all the way down to this area where it says when and how, click this. I mean, you have to select him first, sorry. He gives you this item here, and this item is a clicky item. And what it does is it teleports you to the campfire. And you can read it here. This effect grants the owner of the trinket the ability to teleport to their campfire quickly. Instant cast. 15-minute recast. Delay. So what you want to keep in mind is that you have to make sure everything is set up before you click this, because if the campfire is not set up, you have to go through this 15-minute timer again. So just keep this on you and only use it when you are sure everything is all set up. So if I had a campfire already set up, or Nature Boy or whoever set it up, I could right click on this and I would zone in to where that campfire is. So Are you starting to get a picture of how this works? It works kind of like this. I have a group with Nature Boy. My lead team goes in, kills a monster deep in a dungeon, after they kill it and they find out what loot it has, they set up the campfire, and then this guy, from the safety of plane of knowledge, comes in and just clicks on this and teleports to the campfire and loots the item. That's how it works, basically. There are a couple other considerations when setting this up. Where you want to set up and how you set it up. You will need 3 players to be able to set up the campfire. You can't just have one player go in and set it up. So it's important to determine who's going to do it. But we'll go over that in the next part. So that's basically what you have to do. And if you do this for all characters, they all have the ability to port into your campfire. Okay, so now that you've gone ahead and added your characters into your fellowship and equipped them with the appropriate insignia, the next thing you have to do is create a campfire. Now, I'm using Siren's Grotto as an example just because I'm there at the moment. No other reason. But this could be any dungeon you want to be in or any place you want them to go. And if you take a look at my list here, you see I have a magician for Call a Hero. And I have all these, a ranger and a druid. The ranger is the point man. He goes ahead and scouts. Nature Boy adds people in, and this character I can use to call a hero. So select your group, set your group up so there's 3 people in it, and put them in close proximity. And you have to be on the leader here. Next thing you do is you go to camp, click refresh list, highlight Fellowship of Honor, and then you're on a flat surface, hit create camp, and look at that, it's cooking me right there. Ooh, that was hot. No, anyway, you don't get burned from it, but that is your campfire. So now you have created a campfire, and from this point, when anybody that's in your fellowship clicks on that insignia, this guy here, if they right click on that one, will be instantly transported to this spot. So the way this works is pretend this were some dungeon and right around the corner there was a big named mob you wanted to get, and you pulled them over here and you killed them, and you checked out the loot, and the loot's what you want for your Twinkie character. What you do then is you go ahead and you bring them on in. Now, after you have created the campfire, you don't need to have these other players here. You can keep one player here to remove the campfire, but as long as that is there, anybody can come in to do it. So what I would do in this case is I would get rid of the magician. I would get rid of this character right here. And hey, if you need him, keep him there. But if you don't, then it can just be one person. So let's say I have a Shadow Knight that can solo everything. I just keep the Shadow Knight, and everybody else can go home and take a break, and then kill everything, see what's in the loot, campfire people in. Okay, so next I'm going to show you somebody campfiring in to an actual dungeon and actually looting something. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next part. It's coming right up. Okay, so now we've got our little insignia here, and this character is, as you see, level 1 bard, and we have a nice item waiting for her in the Kiva runes. So here we go. We're going to teleport to there, and you're going to get to see it. So here you have it. We are now in the Kiva runes, and there's Bad Boy right there. He has the loot, and we had just killed the Vadin. So now we got to go loot it. But before we do that, we got to make sure our person releases the loot. And he's going to go ahead and select leave on ground. Both of these items can be used by a bard. This one cannot be used until level 51, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, we're going to go back to Madonna and pick it up. Okay, so here goes Madonna. She's gonna go and get herself some juicy loot. Picking that up so the corpse goes away. I can't even target this corpse. Killed so many of those rock monsters that this is what's left. It's like, which one is it? That's not it. Oh, great. Here comes another one. Okay, let's get it quick. Okay, folks, that was really close. That guy could have killed us right there. That's why I like to do it near the zone, because you can run for it, but you imagine you put this up near where the monster is, and things can happen, you know? So here we go. You see the belt was automatically equipped. So now she has a nice belt to start with. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it'll do. And here's a nice weapon when she gets to be level 51. Let's see what happens when we equip it. Well, check that out, eh? You can equip it. Let's see. But look at the stats. It's funny. Okay. You can hit for 1 now. And look at these settings. But hey, as she gets higher level, this is going to be her own personal toe slicer. Yeah, decreased movement for 1 minute. But yeah, so she can use it, and let's see what it looks like. That looks like a pretty good sword. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, Madonna, you go, girl. Anyway, so there you have it. That is how you use your campfire. And you see here, you only need 3 players to create the campfire. Once you create it, they can log out, go wherever, do whatever they want, and then people can come and port in right here. There's a couple other named up that we're going to pull them, and then we'll bring the other characters in there. But that's what's really cool about this here. And Nature Boy gave her a ride over to Plane of Knowledge, so that's why he's on the list there. But great little invention, the campfire, and I hope all of you guys learn how to use this and make full use out of it. Enjoy all your twinking or moving people around. It's so much more convenient, speeds up the game, makes things a lot more fun. And you can see here, level 1. Okay, thank you for watching.